All right, it's 10 o'clock, guys. Welcome to another edition of the Long Coffee Break. I'm Joshua Likes, sales engineer out of the Grand Junction office. And with me today, I got Ray Boyd, applications engineer for Daikin Applied. And today we're going to discuss the large cabinet Preciseline area. So, Ray, when you're ready, take it ahead.
Thanks, Josh. This is Ray Boyd, application engineer, Daikin Applied. We're going to discuss the large cabinet Preciseline this morning. From its inception, Preciseline was intended to span the gap between the low profile style fan coils and the large commercial air handlers. The small Preciseline cabinets, sizes 6 through 20, shown on the bottom left here, overlap the fan coils and as such, share some fan coil features like single phase power, factory installed valves, and the ability to be controlled with a standard wall thermostat. The bottom middle image shows the sizes 30 through 50, which covers the light duty air handler range and include 3-phase power options, forward curve and ECM plenum fan options, and can handle up to 4 inches of total static pressure. Both of these small and medium cabinets, Preciseline, are available in both horizontal and vertical airflow configurations. The image on the bottom right shows the large cabinet Preciseline. This model, which goes into production next week, with a planned initial lead time of about 13 weeks, gets us up to 10,000 CFM and overlaps into the low CFM, low feature commercial air handler market. So what are we getting in this new cabinet? We have airflow capabilities from 2,000 up to 10,000 CFM nominal capacity. And this is across 3 cabinet sizes, 60, 80, and 100. Electric heat has a max capacity of 133 kilowatts. And we've incorporated a stacked coil bank system in these units with face area from 12 up to 20 square feet, depending upon the cabinet size, and up to 10 rows of total coil capacity. We offer 2 or 4 circuit DX coils with face split or interlace configurations, and 2 circuit VRV, hydronic, or steam coils. Now, the additional options on this new cabinet for DX and VRV coils are going to be cooling only. We currently offer a VRV integration package specials on the small and medium size Preciselines. This includes a D-kit compatible heat pump coil with a hot gas reheat to deliver neutral air to the space, as well as Z-kit compatible heat pump coil options. These won't be available right away for the large cabinet at launch. The plan is to let the factory get acclimated to this new cabinet design and the standard features and options before ramping it up and going into specials. So we're hoping possibly to have these options available by the fall. So the new cabinet construction features, what's it look like? Well, you're still getting the same great thermally broke 1-inch double wall foam injected cabinet that we use in the smaller Preciseline cabinets. And this will help you compete in like for like in the air handler market. This design uses panels with a foam injected step edge on all 4 sides. And they're assembled with machine screws and threaded inserts, which means they won't strip out over time with repeated use. And they include a foam gasket to create very stiff panel joints with no leaks and no thermal bridging, resulting in a greater than R6 cabinet installation rating. These units are expected to be installed primarily in mechanical rooms on the floor. So we include a 6-inch base rail as standard. These units will ship from the factory fully assembled, but can be broken down into sections with a max section length of 48 inches. So they should still fit through your typical mechanical room double door. As an upgrade to the small and medium cabinets, the large cabinet uses the Vision style lowly damper construction And we bumped up the SCR capabilities to 65 SCCR electrical on the main cabinet. This is an increase from 5 on the smaller cabinets. So that was a brief overview on the cabinets. Now let's get some key features that allow Preciseline to compete in the air handler space. The supply fans on this new model are the Series 2 Delta ECM plenum fans, just like those used in the Vision units, and also in this case on the smaller 30 and 40 sizes. And they're capable of handling up to 5 inches of total static pressure. We were able to incorporate the same convenient slide out fan access for motor servicing as on the smaller cabinets. You can see in the graphic here, the plenum fan block-offs are constructed from a double wall rigid foam panel and construction similar to the cabinet. These panels mount on rails inside the cabinet and are fastened. You're going to have the choice of 1 or 2 fans, depending upon your CFM requirements. And within those choices, the choice of 2 different motor horsepowers to help with your MLPs. We've also added an exhaust fan option, so you get the choice of 1, 2, or 3 exhaust fans, depending upon your exhaust day requirements. And these fans are the same direct drive EC forward curve supply fans used on the small Preciseline cabinets. And they can handle roughly half the nominal CFM and half the static on the larger cabinets. The mixing box also got a few upgrades. You can still get the filter section as standalone or as part of the mixing box. The filter section includes flat filters only, choice of MERV 4.8 or 13, has options of 1 or 2 2-inch filters, 1 4-inch, or a combination of a 2-inch and a 4-inch back-to-back. As I mentioned before, the mixing box and the economizer section uses the low leak damper we found in Vision. And at the end, you can see here the exhaust fans can be configured for exhaust out the back or out the top. Upgrades to electric heat. Electric heat in a large cabinet, just like on the smaller horizontal cabinets, is only available in the preheat position relative to the coil. And unlike the smaller cabinets, electric heat will always have a separate power supply. In the small cabinets, we had single point power. The higher capacities here pushed us into a separate power supply for just electric heat only, separate from the main unit. Also, because of the increased capacities, we now have the ability to handle up to 4 stages of control. And this is in addition to the SCCR or SCR control. And lastly, where power connections, the low voltage power connection wires crossover from section to section, we offer quick connect plugs to facilitate those sections being separated on site. And the last part of the cabinet I want to talk about, we've included the discharge plenum option. Just like on the smaller cabinets, it includes an option for a sound attenuation package, configurable for top, front discharge. But in the large cabinet, we've also included an option for final filters, 4 inches thick, up to MERV 13. Jump into the controls area. We've upgraded the factory integrated control package to include more space for expansion boards, so you get some new points and new sequences that were not included on the smaller cabinets. The new exhaust fan option includes controls for supply fan tracking to an offset or a constant volume. We now have an option for Title 24 economizer with monitoring, so you get Title 24 compliant dampers. There are points to land CO2 sensor for demand control ventilation sequences. We have an option for a dirty filter indicator, which is a pressure sensor across the primary filter rack. The 4-stage control I mentioned with electric heat is also available for the DX split system cooling. So that's 4 stages of electric heat control as well as 4 stages of compressor control. We have active and passive dehumidification capability, emergency stop input for things like smoke detectors, and internal schedule programming is also available. So key takeaways on this new larger cabinet: the 1-inch double wall thermally broke construction is equivalent in some cases to older 2-inch panel designs and certainly superior to the single wall of some competitors. The direct drive plenum fans with EC motors provide the extra static needed to deliver higher air volumes through longer duct runs more efficiently. And with the planned lead time at launch of 13 weeks and a planned capacity of 5 units per day after ramp up to full production, Preciseline, with its smaller footprint and lower price point, offer great opportunities to convert low feature, low airflow commercial land handler jobs. Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks, Ray. I really appreciate the time on that. Just another key takeaway from there. We're talking lots of options on a semi-custom air handler, good lead times and good price points. So it's definitely something for us to look at. We can do quick selections in there in Daikin tools. Doesn't seem to be a problem. So sales guy, and ask any questions about it. Awesome, guys. Well, I appreciate the time, and thank you very much. Have a good rest of your week.